Okay, well, how did you get injured? Whatever. Oh! Whoa, dude. Okay, we are in the Eldergleam Sanctuary cave, so... Now, I'm trying my microphone in a different position because with it in front of my face, I can't see the keyboard because it's too big. So, oh, that's my phone going off. So I've got it to the side now, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work. The sound picks up just fine, but I don't know if it's going to pick up my mouse more or the computer noises, like the whirring. You know, it's going to pick up that more, so I don't know. I only briefly tested it. Maybe I should test it more. Anyway, the dude coming. Oh whoa, that's the tree. Yes, it is. Oh, don't get in my way! Silly cat.
Praise Kinneret for allowing such beauty in the world. You are an Eldergleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of
Stop pushing me!
Kinneret has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it? Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember. As you can see, Eldergleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her track. Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Eldergleam herself used her roots for, more out of fear than respect.
You mean this weapon?
The rumors are true. I beg of
Oh my
you,
god,
don't harm
it's my
the
friend
people.
Harmony. She keeps
Nothing
messaging me.
will come of it.
I'm recording.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
I've got your back.
All right.
Yes?
Wow, have you ever seen anything so amazing? Why are there more people here? Tours must be organized, paintings commissioned. As adventurers, it's our duty to show people this tree.
Is it? My duty as an adventurer is to go on adventures. It's fairly self-explanatory. Pretty much.
Oh no, the gods made such wonders as gifts to the mortals. If we don't share their splendor with the people, we are no better than heathens. You don't want to be a heathen, do you?
I'm pretty sure I am a heathen, and I'm fine with that.
Of course. What do you think all this is? It's more valuable than any gold coin.
Really?
Now if I find a gold coin, and I do find them often, bags of them in fact, I deliver it straight to the donation bin. I even have a system. For every 10 gold pieces, 7 goes to the temple, 1 goes toward food and shelter, and 1 goes to alms for the poor.
If every 10 gold, 10 goes to beer. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. 1 gold piece goes to spreading Debella's word. Can you believe the cost of ink and paper these days? One time I didn't have any gold, so I carved my petition to change the name of Bloated Man's Grotto on the wall of the Jarl's Longhouse. The cards were none too pleased, but really, Bloated Man? Why not call it Handsome Man's Grotto? Why yes, I learned how to play the lute when I was little, although I'd much rather play the harp. I'm sure that's what Debella would want. Oh yes, the water, the animals, the trees, all play with Debella mold into indelible art. And at the heart of every explorer is an admirer of that beauty.
No, let's just say this
That's
one.
the spirit, but don't just spread the word, shout it! Scream it from the pit of your stomach. If I see an ear, I lend it my voice, so that it'll ring inside for all eternity.
Skills do you possess?
Ma and Pa fought for the Empire during the Great War. Although I don't see what's so great about it. I'm sure it's over my head. They're the ones who taught me everything I know. About battle, that is. It's not like they had to teach me about exploring. That I taught myself. Although growing up in the Reach, first thing you learn is how to deal with heights. After that, dwarven ruins are a cinch. I found clubbing things over the mace is pretty effective. And also pretty ugly. Not pretty at all, actually.
I don't think death is really
Soldier of Bella.
pretty
Have a
in general, though.
reputation. The Bella's reputation. Beauty even in battle is very, very important. And I'll die with a sword in my hand before I live in waste.
Okay.
Alright.
Right then. What do you look like? I can't really see your face. Okay, anyway. Interesting conversation, but we're moving on. Found this sword as well because the game corrupted, which is unfortunate, and I found this sword and a bow in the dragon what's-he-macaulay? The Dragon Roost chest. Bow before me, tree. Scream in fear! Is everyone coming? Okay, so we stab it, we activate it. Where's that guy? Do you think we should wait for him? Maybe he'd have something to say about this. Is he coming? I thought he wanted to see this place. Oh,
No idea you were a woman of violence. What exactly are you intending to do here?
I need sap.
You would violate this marvel of Kinneret's glory to fix that half-breed stump in Whiterun?
Yes.
That's abominable. Barbaric. I'll have no part of this. Why didn't you tell me what you intended?
Because you didn't ask. Yeah.
With pleasure. Nature has a way of finding vengeance, though. You walk a bleak path, friend. One that will lead to suffering.
You're annoying me. You've been annoying me for a long time. Maybe I should join the Dark Brotherhood. Okay. Whoa! Friggin'. Okay, need to heal my friends. You're not going to! It's magic! It's healing! Stupid cat. Oh, I haven't put this on here, and I'm gonna put you onto. Oh, hi. No pain. Oh, I died. I died. I only saw my health when it was too late. Oh, whoops. Okay, and we're back here. Okay. Let's do all that again. I'm not talking to Emily this time, because I'm not interested in her. She's a bit too interested in Debella for me. I unfavorited a Nettlebay. We're just going straight up to the tree this time. I had a premonition of my death and I want to get this over with. Oh, these things are strong. Heal. Magic. killing you. You're annoying. Are you okay? Do you want some help?
What is it? Is there something in the teeth?
Oh, they killed Asta. Oh well. I want that book. I want that book. Look away!
Just tell me what you need.
I need you to look away. Thanks. Oh! That was unexpected. Can I persuade you two to look away? Thanks. Okay. Oh, I saved twice. Okay, well, we're finally finished with that. You're a bit late. That ship has kind of sailed. Okay, well, let's get out of this infernal place. I'm not fond of that tree. And that stupid Maurice guy. Oh my god, was he annoying. So what do we do now? We have a few things we can do. Let's get out of the cave first. Oh, there's my horse. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna do that yet. Ooh. Need to do a horse charge. So that's in Windhelm. What's that? It says that's in Windhelm. Search for the Shrine of Talos east of Cradle Crush Rock. Where's Cradle Crush Rock, though? I think I'm gonna do these because they're in the area. Yes, they're in the area, so something is going wrong with my map. Okay, so we're going to go back to Kynesgrove and go to Windhelm. Okay. We'll see. Finally, we're rid of that stupid Maurice. Oh, it's so nice to have him gone. Oh, that's a Naga. That's a Naga. Did it see us? It saw us. I'm trying to hit it! Ah! Mounted combat is not easy. Oh, I need to charge it. Damn it. I need to do a horse charge. Oh, there's a stone over there. Let's go over there. Let's explore a little bit. Where's the stone? Oh, it's up here. So what was that? Was that the Lordstone or was that the Atronach? No, that was the Atronach, wasn't it? Atronach. No, I don't want that. The fuck is that? Woo! Oh, you killed it. I did a horse charge, why didn't it work? Why didn't the quest update? Ugh, annoying. Okay, let's keep going. There's my dragon. Oh, there's a spider. Avoid the spider. Actually quite nearby where the that foot of the mountain quest is. I wonder if we should do that yet. Lejan's body, or no, was it? No, Lejan is the one we're going to. Tanita, it was Tanita. Tanita's body. She was a bandit. Who's that? Is that a giant? Oh my goodness. What is that? Giant's running away from it. Oh, get off. It killed the giant. It killed the giant. It's not very nice. Hunger. Ow. Ow. Potions, potions, potions. I'm gonna use a poison. Oh! It's not very friendly. I can harvest while I heal. Oh, I can't heal, but I was already healed. Okay, we'll see.
I've got your back.
Should I go back into Kynesgrove? I don't think I talked to many people there. Might go back to Kynesgrove and have a chat to the rest of the people here. See if I can find some others. Wonder who lives here. Aside from Rogi, who died to a werewolf and vampire attack. Who are you?
Hi there.
My friend died. Things won't be the same without him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't save him.
Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here. helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep
Lucy,
the
what
heat
are you
bearable,
doing?
but I'm out.
Ah! I can find some for
If you
you.
want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration
Lucy, stop
training
pushing
when you
people
get back.
around.
Not here. Definitely not here. You want to learn? Join the college in Winterhold. They'll deal with it.
Alrighty. But you can train me.
Safe travels.
Okay, so I need to find some frost salts for you. Horse. You can wait. Oh. Okay, you can wait. Is there anyone else in the inn?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks.
Don't push her.
Out of the way, kids.
Greetings, a fine day to you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, friend, and the same to you. It is indeed a splendid day, the kind normally reserved for dreams, fantasies, and my cousin Gelda. Ah, the divines are good to her. Actually, I'm not in a good mood, but a normal one. I'm not the type to detour from bliss. My mind is only capable of one type of thinking, the positive kind. Which is why it came as a shock to hear one of my friends accuse me of being, quote, less than courteous to him during a chance meeting in Skyrim. It turns out that he had the displeasure of meeting my doppelganger. Well, I myself have never been this far north. According to him, this Altmare wore my face as if it were a tunic, and summoned my voice as if it were a spell. Only he failed to use them in the manner for which they were crafted. He was rude, salty, and threatened my friend with bodily harm. In other words, he was strong. He was brave. For a sworn coward such as myself, I was rather intrigued at the prospect of meeting such a fellow.
You're confident in your beauty, yes? You can have anyone you
True.
want.
But my relation to this mare is more than just appearance and a slightly melodic voice. According to my friend, he is a Thalmor. For you see, I was once a part of that organization myself.
You're a Thalmor. We were.
Circumstances forced me to resign. Not in any combat capacity, mind you, but purely as a strategic advisor. I may have overstated things earlier, but I didn't lie when I said courage is not my forte. Yes, he was staying here at the Braidwood Inn. That's why I get nervous when the doors of the inn swing open. None more so than the first time. I thought, how would I introduce myself? Would I even recognize him? How many of us would recognize our own face if we saw it outside the mirror?
I mean, I recognize
It
my
was seen in
face.
retrospect. With the war, trying to find a Thalmor in Eastmarch is like picking your nose to wipe your bottom.
What?
So I decided instead to enjoy the ambiance. I found a table and looked up at the vaulted ceilings. All that space, and the inn still feels cozy. I was curious as to how they light the chandeliers, given how high they are, so I called the innkeeper's wife over to ask her. Yet, before I could say anything, the first words out of Idra's mouth were, "Oh, you're back. Do you want the usual?" I nodded yes, and sheepishly hid my face in my shoulders as she brought a pint of black briar mead and a salmon steak. Positively sublime. It was, quite frankly, the most scrumptious meal I have ever tasted, and the portions were just right. I felt full, but not sluggish. And the mead. Something about the honey they use here. It was brilliant. It was then that I realized my doppelganger and I share more than just a face. I wonder if he too has a deep, inexplicable fear of owls. Are you suggesting I do these acts and then pin the blame on my double? I should be careful around you.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
I doubt it would amount to much. The paperwork would bear his name, but it would still be my head on the executioner's block.
Mm. Well, don't go that far.
No. Evidently, he came here alone, drank alone, and suffered no company. I wondered if this meant he was sad, lonely, or bitter. Yet, talking with Idra, it seems he was not at all temperamental, save the time he was accosted by my friend.
Stop pushing me!
I like to think that he limited his interaction with the locals because he knew war was on the horizon. He understood how much more difficult the fighting would become when your friends are on the other side.
Mm.
You know, we Altmere have selectively bred for centuries in order to maintain a resemblance to our ancestors. In this regard, it is quite accurate to say that many of us do look alike. I am beginning to wonder, however, if there is a point to any of it. What matters is not that we look like the Altmere, but that we act like them. That is the true bond that links me to my doppelganger. Do you mean separated at birth, like in the mirror? That would be something. Berdier-Weyons is my favorite author, after all. I
haven't read that one.
wanted a seventh brother. No offense to the 6 I already have. They are all wonderful. However, lately, I have been entertaining another theory. What if we weren't separated by birth, but by choice?
She's at her ease, rearing these spells.
What if we're the same person, having led different lives?
Now,
Two Altmere of identical physical makeup, parting ways at one of life's many forks. The result is two vastly different personas, Skyrim having shaped him as much as the Somerset Isles have shaped me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're saying you made a... Yeah, I don't think he's saying that.
It was. I
At least,
imagine that's
I
why
think.
this
Is he?
double-line
Is he saying that?
intrigues me so. At the end of the Great War, I was offered a great opportunity. It was a high-ranking position at the Thalmor Embassy in Hafengar. Only I turned it down for the sake of my family. Not a regret, but curiosity. It was decades ago that I received that promotion to serve in Skyrim as an emissary to the High King. I rushed home to my wife that night, eager to tell her the big news. She said she had the same. I told her to go first. She always did. Had I went first, maybe I wouldn't own a spice shop in the Shimmerine, or know the names of every passerby who comes to greet me on Sunday morning. I wouldn't have those days on the beach with my son, wishing I could bottle up his laughter as if there were nothing more precious in the world. It all changed when my wife went first, when she brought my hand to her stomach and I felt it kick. At that moment, I forgot what I had come home to say. I didn't want him to grow up around war, so I left the Thalmor to start a spice business. It wasn't easy.
It's a
with the
very
embargoes
specific trade.
imposed by Hammerfell. The choice I made left me with little money, long days, and sleepless nights. And yet I have never felt so wealthy. That's a good question. One that I've wrestled with since I boarded that ship to Windhelm. When I was a child, I dreamt of becoming a Justicar. Like most Altmere children, I'd heard the tales of their heroism during the Oblivion Crisis. How Erendil of Cloudrest vanquished 100 Daedra in as many hours, and the tale of the Golden Seven, who uncovered the plot by the traitor Ryandor. My skills in combat, however, relegated me to a life dreaming of battle as opposed to participating in them. Yet, my passion for the subject was such that I sought other avenues. I trained to become a master tactician, be the playwright instead of the actor. Only life intervened. I knew I couldn't raise my son in a foreign land, and I could never abandon him the way my father abandoned me. Still, I can't help but wonder how my life would be different had I been free to pursue my dream. In truth, stranger, I have not come here to validate my own choice. I have come here to validate his. I'd start by asking him about his personal history, see where our paths diverged. If our resemblance is truly as uncanny as my friend proposed, then I'm sure he will be as eager to hear about my life as well. Life is strange, my good friend. Life is strange. It takes us places we never thought we'd go, and away from the places we always thought we'd be.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, that was a long conversation. Oh. Someone having fun in the corner? Or bard? No, I don't care.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Hey,
I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business.
she wants to make a bet.
You're gonna make a bet on me? I see. Yeah, I want to talk to you now. You seem to be having
With
fun.
3 bears down, the orc did frown and bid the elf goodbye.
Center.
For none could know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die. What
You're not having a good time.
what? Come to gawk at the Knight of Thorns? Well, here I am, for your viewing pleasure.
I wish to join you.
Sorry, traveler, but this seems for only the worst kind of knave. Brigands, sellswords, knights without dignity or honor. Did you know that the Countess of Shadenhall was nearly assassinated by someone in her own circle? Her most trusted knight. They say she kept him by her side at all times, like a lady clutches a rose. That is, until the knight revealed himself as a turncoat and pricked her palms with his steel. Yes, and she survived. Such is the depth of my failure. In fact, so pathetic am I that the Countess chose to exile me rather than take my head. One final insult for the Knight of Thorns, to be pitied rather than scorned.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that was an order founded by a previous
I know
count,
that from Oblivion.
Farwell Indaris, one of the heroes of the Oblivion Crisis. At one point, however, one of his descendants, who disliked the thorny sigil, decided to alter it to suit her tastes. She was fond of roses. So the Knights of the Thorn became the Order of the Roses, fighters chosen as much for their incorruptible honor as their skill in battle. We swore an oath to more than the Count. We swore to uphold the very essence of virtue. We were the unsullied, the unspoiled. Every single member arose without a thorn. That is who you speak with. An elf who betrayed not just the Countess, not just her ancestors, but the very ideal of what a knight aspires to be.
Okay.
We did more than obey the laws of gods and men. To fight lust, we swore an oath of celibacy. To fight indolence, we promised to be punctual. To fight passion, we refused to drink. And to
So
fight greed,
that's gone
we
too?
often shared our spoils with the townsfolk. We were more than just honorable, more than mere knights. We were immaculate. Emphasis on the word were. The Knight of Thorns does not smell like a rose. He is a poisonous vine, and his touch is venom. Yes, you and the Countess, and all who knew me as the White Rose. They called me polite, gentle, well-mannered.
Come to our table longer.
As you can see, that couldn't be further from the truth. I am a boorish drunk, a scoundrel, and a lecher.
Somehow I doubt that. Well, maybe except for the drunk bit.
Some called me the White Rose, a paladin in pure white armor, said to be painted by a soul that was the very same. I deceived all of Cyrodiil with my feats of valor. The liberation of Fort Farragut, the vanquishing of the warlocks of Quickwater Cave. All a ruse, an unctuous gambit to earn the trust of the fair Countess. Then, without
Making yourself
cause,
comfortable?
motive, or provocation, I stabbed her in the chest. Thank the divines, the steward was there to witness the entire deed, and to provide the Countess with the health potion that saved her life. Of course, he never saw my face, but there was no mistaking my armor, and no mistaking the petals of blood that stained its chest plate. So it was obviously I who, jealous over her love of the Count, clumsily stabbed the woman I was sworn to protect.
Yeah, are you saying someone stole your armor in order to frame you?
No, that's impossible. Heavy armor is so comfortable to sleep in. At no point would I remove it and allow an enterprising thief to purloin it. Ugh, it matters not. The evidence points to me. There is no other explanation. The Countess chose exile to be my sentence, and so I serve. You sound like the Countess. She would not accept that I was her assailant, yet the evidence says otherwise. Yet for the integrity of the court, the Count and the Countess, I play the role that has been cast. I play the traitor and the drunk. But your insinuations raise an interesting point. Why, perhaps I have been going about this all wrong. I should be embracing who I am, and not the monster I have been branded as. So, or perhaps I'll just stay here and keep drinking, and build a new legacy as the Knight of 1,000 Beers. Now leave me be.
But I had another dialogue option with you.
Time.
Wait! Come back.
What? Why, certainly. That night I was drinking and whoring as I usually did.
Okay.
Spending the morning pretending to be chaste. Then I donned my helm and in full armor, I stumbled over to the Countess's chambers, sending the guards on an assignment to oblivion. I
Literally?
pounded the door of her bedchamber, awaking the Countess. Urgent business, I said. Is the Count with you? She told me the Count was in Bruma, discussing some sort of territorial dispute over the Countess's buttocks.
What?
Then I told her that I had good news and bad news. The good news was she wouldn't be in pain for long. Then I gave her the bad news.
Okay.
When I was finished, I did what most traitors do. I defiled the corpse and then laughed maniacally before returning to my bedchamber for a nap.
Okay.
Don't tell me how to play the villain. I am the Knight of Thorns. I invented treachery. And maybe I exaggerated a few of the details. But what do you expect from a proven liar? Why indeed? Why not my ancestral home of Morrowind? The land which the Countess herself assured I would be escorted to. It was no doubt a mistake that I found myself being marched up the face of the Gerald Mountains, blades of snow slicing against my brow. Pure accident that my brothers and sisters, members of the Order of the Rose, ushered me down an unmarked road and tossed me into a tiny alcove. I remember chipping a tooth when I hit the ground. The dirt was frozen solid, so hard that even the wormwood refused to grow. Yet what it lacked in flora, it made up for in bones. It was an ogre's hunting grounds, and my grave. I laid in that fallow pit for an entire night, waiting for my death, welcoming it. And then, as the hour grew darkest, I thought the snow had finally begun to recede. Only when I looked up, I found it had gathered on the back of the biggest, ugliest ogre I had ever seen. What do you want to hear? That I survived by guile, determination, bravery? Those are not the attributes of a turncoat. I survived because my executioner had second thoughts. Because even the ogres find my existence unpalatable.
So what happened?
The dumb brute stared at me for what seemed like hours, before letting out a grunt and chewing on the goat carcass that he dragged to the alcove. If that wasn't humiliating enough, he proceeded to tear out a chunk of flesh and offer it to me like I was a pet. I lacked the courage to refuse. I sank my teeth into the meat like a feral dog and let its blood restore my vitality. Rather than face my death with honor, the next morning I used that strength to flee north, crossing the border to Skyrim. Away with you.
Yeah. Oh, it's the middle of the night. Okay, maybe we should...
Well, this is really... Are you joking?
Oh.
You just rented a room for me.
Oh, I still haven't. Okay. Thanks. Okay.
A glorious good day.
Are you really gonna watch me sleep? That's a little bit creepy.
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone.
You leave me alone, you asshole! Urgh.
Be careful.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, anyway. It is now morning. We've had some breakfast, slept, and we're ready to head to Windhelm. So long as the dragon doesn't show up.